Hi guys, it's Haley again. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do kicks and kind of a kick line. Okay, so to start out with kicks, the first set of kicks that we learn are just low kicks, and those just brush right out in front of you. They don't leave the ground, they brush from there, right in front of you, and you point your toes too. So as soon as your foot starts brushing out, you start to point your toe. You can kind of see it turn out. And then our next set of kicks are tabletop kicks. Those ones are going to kind of be difficult to show in slow motion, but they're just straight out in front of you. And brush up, straight out in front of you. And same with left, straight out in front, and straight out in front. And then for high kicks, those ones, we have two different types of high kicks. We have the straight out in front of us ones, and we have our sweet spot. So our straight out in front is kind of just like the formation of low kicks and tabletop. You're just bringing it all the way up. We can do this by, there's a lot of different preps. One of the first ones, it's just for a straightforward, we're only doing one kick. You step back with your right and then kind of teeter-totter back. So you step back and then you'll step forward and you kick forward. So step back, forward, and kick. And there's a lot of different places you can put your arms. You can have them by your side. You can have them in this position. Usually we'll have them in this position. Sometimes we'll have them daggers. We can practice them like this. You just have your hands behind your back. We can do that again. We'll step back, step forward, and kick. And then sweet spot is kind of where your hip does the thing where it lets you go higher than you normally would be able to with straight out. So we'll kick back, up, and kick. And with kicks too, the most important thing is really snapping your leg up there. Instead of just kind of, kicking, you're really like stepping back and kick. It's up, down, swift movements. And then I'll show you kind of a mixture of all three of those, or all kind of four of those together. So you can go 1, 2, tabletop, tabletop, high, high, and sweet. I'm not entirely sure which ones are in your tryout video, but yeah, that's just a normal kick line, hands behind your back. Also, before you start kicking or doing anything stretchy, make sure that you are stretched and you're feeling flexible and you're not going to hurt yourself in any way, because getting injured is never fun and it's a very difficult recovery. So just make sure you're okay, you're stretched, and yeah. Other than that, yeah, you just step back and kick. Also, another important thing is keeping your toes pointed. A lot of people kind of like to keep their feet flexed, which it kind of restricts you from how far you can kick, and it just looks kind of funky when you're kicking too. So really keep your toes pointed, keep your posture really good, keep straight up just like the pirouettes, and pretty much anything that you do with dance, just really keep good posture, arms back, look up. And when you're doing kicks that include the sweet spot, so if you're doing left or right sweet spots, you look in the direction of your foot. If you're doing straight out in front, you look straight, and if you're doing sides, you look to the sides. Other than that, yeah, that's how you do kicks.